welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I will be reviewing another NASCAR Authentics diecast, and this one, what I'm reviewing today is this one, the Gibbs 2025 Wave 2 for the NASCAR Authentics line. So yeah, this is it's a Gibbs car, and it's the CW NASCAR, CW Sports Network with NASCAR sponsored car. I don't know what else to say. Found it at my local Target. I think it was the only one that was there, and they had the other cars from Wave 2. I believe all of Wave 2 was there. I was very surprised how stocked that store really was. But yeah, I was pretty happy to find this one. They had some other ones, but honestly, I didn't feel like purchasing any more, really, after that huge haul and gift thing I've gotten. But I do have some more that are coming in. It's actually from the Gold Series, so just stay tuned on those. So, yeah, but this one is a nice little review I've been wanting to make for a while, ever since I got it. I think I got it last week, and I just never got around to doing a video on it. Yeah, there's the rest of the wave. And like I said, all these were available, of course, except the chase piece. And I also did get the William Byron car for my brother, since he is a William Byron fan. And of course, I had to get it for him since he has the Winter Circles cars. And I mean, hey, I had to get him the 2025 car now. But without any further ado, let's rip it out of the box here. Take it out here. It shouldn't take that long. I'm gonna leave it there upside down. Throw the package away pretty much. I don't really keep them because it's not like the Gold Series where you actually want to keep the package. And let me move the camera down there and move my little tripod here. I gotta zoom in on this. Lower it. There you go. Making some new adjustments on my whole set if you haven't noticed already. But yeah, here's the Gibbs diecast, and you know, this livery is very interesting, honestly. This is from the playoffs, I could tell because of the yellow, and there's a paint chip on the rear wing. That's just nice. This is definitely from the playoffs, but I believe it's from last year. I mean, it would make sense because CW literally started broadcasting Xfinity Series races like last year. I think the final 5 races they started broadcasting. And then, of course, there's exclusive Xfinity Series, or now called the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. It's going to be taking a little bit for me to get used to there. They're not going to be exclusive broadcasting rights for the, I guess you want to call it the Grand National Series if you really want to go back. But yeah, it's interesting that they sponsored this specific car. I don't know exactly when this ran. You guys might help me on this one. I know it's from the playoffs, and there's a round of 8 or a round of 16 decal on there. So it had to be one of those races, but I don't know which one specifically. But yeah, this car is also, I think it's still available for the in the Gold Series. And that one actually has more detail with the window banners. I just got this one because I honestly prefer buying Authentics diecast over Gold Series, unless there's really cool Gold Series, which I'll touch on that in a little bit. So back to this diecast. So this is my first Gibbs diecast. My dad is kind of a fan of him, but it's more of a bias since he runs the Monster Energy sponsorship. But you know, he's a really big fan of Monster Energy. So I mean, it's better than Riley Herbst. He still hasn't won a race, but still better than Riley Herbst, honestly. But yeah, this is a pretty simple livery. It's like a bright orange. It has the number 54 on it. The big sponsor, of course, CW Sports on the hood. And Toyota Camry. This is on the GL mold. Yeah, I haven't even touched on that yet right now. Honestly, big fan of this mold. Quality could be a little bit better, but honestly, it's not as bad as like the PTC or the J mold. So yeah, CW NASCAR. I really do like that little logo they put on the side. And the design is just a little familiar to something that I might be showcasing next, if it even gets here soon. And I'll be talking about that in a little bit as well, or next time. The livery, it has like orange stripes here and a big orange block here, and it's orange all the side and black. I don't know if you really noticed, but it looks familiar to a certain type of livery. Anyways, let's just go back on there, and I don't want to spoil too much. Um, so yeah, it looks exactly like that livery. So I feel like this is like a Joe Gibbs type livery. I guess if they have a basic, with big quotation marks, big basic sponsor, they just have this livery in bestow. But honestly, that specific livery I just showed you has a little bit more flair to it, and I'll talk about that when I get the car soon. So yeah, and here's the back. We got the Toyota. This, of course, the new Camry. It's not really a new Camry anymore, but yeah, Toyota Camry XSE with the yellow rear wing. Toyota with the CW NASCAR logo on the back and Mobile One. And the left side is the same as the right side, or right side is the same as the left side. Excuse me there. And I like the painted fenders now. I don't think that the Toyotas really had that. With the previous gen, the 2022 to 2023 Camry, I don't think they had the painted side skirts, but thankfully this one does. And I wonder how the new Chevrolet Camaro is going to look with the new side stripes. I wonder how the diecast is going to turn out. It's not going to look good anymore, honestly. And here's the top. We got number 54 on there. CW NASCAR. That's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. It just has one logo, some little contingency logos on there, and yeah, it's all orange. Simple car. This is one of only 3 Ty Gibbs. I think I might have seen it from the Cup Series and the Authentics. Of course, the other one was a Series XM car, and the other was an Interstate Batteries car, but that was like a year ago or 2 years ago they released that. But you know, it'd be nice to get a monster car one of these days, but I highly doubt that. But I mean, we got the Red Bull cars. Why don't we get the monster car or NOS Energy car? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Because I think in this quarter panel there should be a monster logo, but honestly, it looks better without it. But, you know, I know the custom designers will want to put their own logo on there, and I just noticed there's a big black paint chip on the back bumper. That's just nice right there, right? And I guess another thing that I guess I want to complain about the GL mold, even though it's not a big complaint for me, is the unpainted rims. The quality on the Goodyear tires are definitely a lot better, but unfortunately they're not painted. It doesn't look too bad on this car because normally the paint on the cars is like a silver, and I'll just bring another car in here for an example. Martin Truex's 2024 car. They're painted. They're like a gunmetal gray, but it looks okay. On the track, I don't think it really looks as bright as it looks. Yeah, we're gonna compare it, I guess, with the EL mold, which is normally what you find on the Gold Series cars. The GL molding on this one is better than the EL. I'll just say that. Unfortunately, the Camry lights, the printing is not as great on the GL as the EL mold. Does the EL have like a little tendency, or I guess a little thing of making the cars a little taller and a little shorter than normal? Or you know what, they're actually the same length, but honestly the EL is just a wee bit taller than the GL, and the GL makes it look a little more like a race car. This one still looks like a race car, obviously, but you know, it's not as low. It doesn't look as aerodynamic, honestly. And I guess the same could be said with the J or the PTC mold, but those are just horrendous. But yeah, I think this is the only second GL mold Camry that I have. I do have some other GL mold cars, but not the Chevrolet. I only have a couple of Mustangs and these 2 Camrys. Of course, the Denny Hamlin. I'll be talking about him once I get my cars, hopefully. And the Mavis tires and brakes car, same molding. Unfortunately, the Hamlin car is a little worse with the printing. It's all the way up. Like the lights are touching the little hood. Same with this one, but not as much as the Hamlin one. Yeah, I like this one a lot. And now I'm going to add this Ty Gibbs car to my collection. So, yeah, I guess not much else to say. I'm just going to wrap this up pretty quickly. It was almost a 10-minute video. Probably the quickest NASCAR review I've done in a while, probably, if I could think of one. So before I go on a ramble, let's wrap it up. So there you go. That has been the review of the Ty Gibbs 2024 CW Sports Toyota Camry for JGR. So yeah, if you liked it, please give it a like, subscribe. We're getting close to those 1,000 followers or subscribers. I really want to get to there, and hopefully I have some big plans for that. So yeah, just keep subscribing and we'll reach that goal. And I'll see you next time. Peace.